Moderately well. That's like a
on the
positive.
charts. On
Yeah,
the
it's doing
charts.
better than maybe I might have thought, but it's not like I don't think it's a huge hit. I think
But
it's
the
too
other
early to tell. I just think it's too early to tell.
correct, correct. I mean, look, I hate to be right, but I said this about Rachel Levis's podcast because Rachel Levis's podcast was in the top 200 podcasts in the world for a couple of months, and now it's not. And it's probably never going to return. It'll return there here and there, maybe when if Vanderpump Rules comes back in season and when this lawsuit is revealed because or resolved because of course Rachel can't talk about the lawsuit while it's happening or that's going to work
Well,
against
her PR apparently is doing a podcast. Apparently, her
yeah,
PR is taking over.
our girl
Yes,
Juliet.
she
Oh, I
is. I
didn't
gotta look it
read this.
up. Apparently, she is taking over, I think, for the whole week. I don't know how many episodes Miss Levis drops, but she is taking over Rachel Goes Rogue this week, and she is talking about the lawsuit because Rachel cannot. She says, I'm talking about it. I'm taking over, like Tabitha Salon takeover. And I'll be talking all about the lawsuit because Rachel can't. We'll talk about the PR strategy, everything. Yep. 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 So that's actually
Wow.
happening.
Okay. Fascinating. But anyway, it's my point is hard to stay top of the charts. And when we say top of the charts, we mean top 200 in the world, right? Those are just like that's enormous to do. But Rachel's is on the charts in some capacity, like mine is, TV and film, like yours is. So I what I think is the thing that I thought was most fascinating about this whole Vicki Tamra back and forth is
Hmm.
really what's been revealed is that these other cast members are afraid of Tamra. And I actually thought that was most fascinating because I could see it for a couple reasons. One, Tamra and Teddy have an enormous podcast. So Tamra has a lot of power now on the microphone.
Hmm.
And so I could see them being afraid of Tamra that way. And then, my question for you is because you're much more of an insider is, I mean, is Tamra sort of becoming a little bit like the Teresa Giudice in that she's kind of beloved by Andy, in tight with Andy, and these women know that they can't go all out against Tamra because does Tamara have the ear of the kingmaker and that could impact them? That seems really what Vicky's getting at, and to me, the most interesting part.
Well, I think yes and yes. I always say, why would you want to make an enemy of me in the Housewives world when I have a microphone in front of me? So I do think, I mean, Tamara spews off her mouth on the two T's. And look, I think that they are sorry they gave Teresa so much power on New Jersey, especially with all the stuff going on now with the bloggers that I think they would love to get rid of Teresa. I still don't see it, but I don't think they're going to let Tamara have that much power. I think they will cut her off at the knees, but I do think that, she is a vital part of the show. I don't think at the end of this season, no matter what happens, even two episodes in, that Tamra Judge is going to be on the chopping block for RHOC. I think there's no chance of that. You know what I mean? So I think that yeah, she goes after people, and I think no one wants to get in her way. I just thought it was more like on the show, like this woman is nasty and she will come for you. And we all know she goes low. But apparently Vicki goes low. I mean, Vicki's a little bit of a hypocrite talking about, in her podcast, she wants to empower women. She doesn't just want to do a gossip podcast. Well, saying why doesn't your daughter speak to you? Like, that's disgusting. I mean, that's going pretty low, which is fine. I love going low. I'm like Larsa Pippen. When they go low, I go low.
Go lower.
But yeah, but you got to be honest with yourself. Like, I am not above it. If you go low, it's just so easy for me. I mean, I think of these responses within 30 seconds. So I'll go lower. Why not? If I care, like two T's, I don't care, which we can get into. But so I think they are afraid of Tamra, but I don't think that it really matters. I agree with everything they both said. I think
I
it's
do too.
over.
I do.
I think it's over. I don't think this is a fake fight. This isn't like Teresa Melissa. I think Vicky for a while has really hated Tamra and she's brought
So
back
does
and she
Shannon.
Shannon says that's it. She doesn't think she could ever be friends with Tamra again. Why? It's like I've said recently many times, there's people that try to come back in my life that are in the public eye. You know what Tamra is like, Shannon. So why are we most certain that we'll never be friends with her again? Perhaps it's like never. The answer is never. That's the only right answer here in the multiple choice on the SAT question. Like, why? There's nothing Tamara will not change. So great. There's no sense in, I mean, look, work with her, film with her, get your bag. But I don't know why Shannon's even contemplating that it's most likely that she'll never be friends with Tamara again. I would say it's 100%, girl. Let me give you some advice.
Love
Right?
that. Okay, wait, can we tease to our next show that the drama of you and two T's? Like, can we cover that? Because I feel like that's going to take a little while.
We're not going to do that now. Show's over.
Show's almost, yeah, it was so fast today. But I did want to ask you though,
Ask me.
new ratings out for Dubai. 300, I don't even know if they hit 321.
But that's up. That is up from 277. Now, 277 was during 4th of July weekend. So the other stuff has been like in the threes. That's up, Sarah.
Okay, so
That's,
what does this say to you? It's going to be saved? Like you think it's going to, that's a good thing?
I don't think so. No. I'm sorry. I don't see how can a show that makes 300,000 and costs money, it costs money to film there, go on. I don't see it. I think it's over. I really do think this show will be canceled. I really do. We may not even call it that. I mean, but then it will leak that they're just not filming it, right? I think it's over. I don't see it. A lot of people like it that watch it, but I don't see how it can come back with those numbers. And by the way, next time we also need to talk about Aurora Culpo and your friend Bethany.
No, not mine.
She's
I'm good on
she's a very
Bethany.
good friend of yours.
Everybody confirms to me all the time what I've always known about Bethany. I'm good. All
We're
right.
over it.
Get your tickets to our live show August 15th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, baby. We are 50% sold out already. You need your ticket, $30. It's a VIP. Come grab a glass of wine, be in your pool. It is hot as the
Over 50%, by the way, darling.
over
Do your
50%.
math.
Thank you.
You guys have to really, nobody is listens. It sold out last time. It will sell out. Please, we can't do anything when it's too late. It's just going to be too late. We can't add people after. So please get your tickets if you want to come. We're good. We have a great show planned. Ask us what you need to. No question is off limits, like you said. I mean, people have been asking me lately about Margaret. I don't know why ever that's resurfacing now, but my answer is come to the live show. I can't type back a 13-page answer every time someone asks me about my status with Margaret Josephs. Really.
People have asked me, people want to know what you look like. And there are still some people apparently that have not figured out how to hit google.com David Yontef images. So come and see what David looks like in the flesh.
With my pajamas.
With your pajamas. People have asked me, because Kim D tried to come for me right before our last live show. I'll let you know what I think about that. So all of it. Look, we're saving all of our personal, juicy gossip questions, how we really feel about some of these stars that we've met in real life for the VIP experience, eventbrite.com, or the ticket link is in our Instagram bios, TikTok bios. Sarah Fraser, David Yontef, eventbrite.com. You can search our names, or We Don't Want to Leave the House tour. That's
and it's digital for those of you that say you're not in New York, because we don't want to leave the house. We don't.
Correct. We don't.
I will see you very soon.
Bye, gorgeous.
Bye.